troubled, and these times are good. They're always gonna be. They rise and they fall. We take them all the way that we should, together, you and me, forsaking them all. Deep in the night and by the light of day, it always looks the same. True love always does. And here by your side, we're a million miles away. Nothing's ever gonna change the way I feel. The way it is the way that it was. When I said I do, I meant that I will, till the end of all time. Be faithful and true, devoted to you. That's what I had in mind when I said I do. This whole world keeps changing, and the world stays the same for all who came before. And it goes hand in hand. Only you and I can undo all that we became. That makes us so much more than a woman and a man. And after everything that comes and goes around has only passed us by, here alone in our dreams. I know there's a lonely heart in every lost and found, but forever you and I will be the ones who found out what forever means. When I said I do, I meant that I will, till the end of all time. Be faithful and true, devoted to you. That's what I had in mind when I said I do. Truer than true, you know that I'll always be there for you. That's what I had in mind.
That's what I had in mind
When I said I do.
I can't remember when you weren't there, when I didn't care for anyone but you. I swear we've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed. Can't imagine anything the two of us can't do. Through the years, you've never let me down. You've turned my life around. The sweetest days I've found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so glad I stayed right here with you through the years. I can't remember remember what I used to do, who I trusted, who I listened to before. I swear you've taught me everything I know. Can't imagine needing someone so, but through the years it seems to me I need you more and more. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I know how much we had. I've always been so glad to be with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You've kissed my tears away. As long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years. Through the years when everything went wrong, together we were strong. I know that I belong right here with you. Through the years, I never had a doubt. We'd always work things out. I've learned what life's about by loving you through the years. It's better every day. You've kissed my tears away. As long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years.
You may think that I'm talking foolish. You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men. If you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. But honey, I don't care, I ain't in love with your hair.
Hi Mimi and Papa, happy 50th wedding anniversary. I love you guys so much and I miss you guys so much. And I just want to say thank you for being such an incredible role model to me of what a healthy marriage looks like, and for all of our adventures in Holden and Naples. And our most recent trip was so fun at Mike Martone's, especially. That was so fun. And yeah, I'm currently in London doing an internship. I'll show you. This is the view from my room. So I'm thinking about you guys. I love y'all so much, and I can't wait to see you soon.
Love you so much, Mimi and Papa. Cheers to 50 years.
And here's to 50 more.
Hi, Mimi and Papa. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for this time to spend with you guys at the beach. 50 years is a really long time to be with somebody, and I think it's so awesome. And you guys have always been the same my whole life, and just kind and loving and patient and respectful to each other. And it's such a valuable relationship to look up to. I love you guys more than anything. I'm so glad that you're my Mimi and Papa. Happy wedding anniversary.
Hi BT, hi Mimi, happy anniversary. It's an exciting day to be able to celebrate you guys, and I have some fun memories of our time knowing one another. Schwalbe, you may not remember this, but the first time I ever met you, I picked you up from the Harrisburg airport and drove you from Harrisburg to State College. It was a little bit of an intimidating drive. Some other firsts are you gave me my first set of golf clubs, my first job in the communications industry, and Mimi, I remember some firsts from you as well. I think the first time we met, you came to PiCap, and we partied together, and I commented to you on how beautiful Bethany was and her girlfriends were. I also remember the first time I got you drunk on lemon drops at Saddlebrook. What a fun memory that is as well. You guys both gave me kind of one of the biggest endorsements I ever got in my life, which was permission to ask the princess to marry me, which thank God she said yes. And so I'm so grateful for the 30 years that we've known each other. You've meant so much to me in my life. I love you both very much. I'm so grateful for you. Best in-laws ever. I kind of hit the in-law jackpot with you guys, and so happy anniversary to you both. Love you very much.
Happy anniversary, Mimi and Papa. I am so excited to be here celebrating with you guys, and just wanted to say thank you so much for being such an amazing role model for all of us as to what an amazing marriage is. You guys have just been incredible, being on the same page all the time and only getting in one fight, because I only heard one argument ever in the last 50 years. So you guys seriously are an inspiration. It really has been great to see your love story. I love the fact that you two spend so much time together and enjoy each other's company all the time, yet you each have your own lives and you do your own separate thing. You guys have really done a solid job. So thank you so much for all that you've done for all of us. And we hope you have many, 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 many more. Love you. Cheers. And don't worry, Mimi, it is Miomi. Love you. This is from Bonnie Dasher. If you were to ask me who was my best friend over the years, I would not hesitate to say Deb. She has been a major part and influence in my life as not only a friend, but a true Christian sister in Christ. We have shared so many wonderful memories together, and I have cherished every one of them. When we first started to become friends, we had both just experienced a loss of friendship with another female friend that had left us wounded and wondering if we could ever trust anyone. So we talked and prayed with each other, promising that we would never let that happen in our relationship. I know that this is their 50th anniversary celebration, so I wanted to say Deb always had a love affair going with Dick. I always admired how sweet they are to each other, and remembering that she always looks forward to seeing him get home from his travels so they can be together. I love also how Dick always refers to Deb as his bride. They truly a match our Lord put together. I thank you, Dick and Deborah, for your love, support, and friendship over the years. Bonnie.
Hi, Dick and Deb. This is Bob and Bonnie, and we'd like to wish you a happy 50th wedding anniversary. Your turn.
of course, for me too. We're also celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary this summer in August up at Geneva on the Lake. So we're looking forward to that. And we just wanted to let you know how much we love you and appreciate everything that you've done for us and been with us throughout the years. We go back all the way back to Moms in Touch many, many moons ago, where we prayed for our children every week together with Pam Alder and Kay and all the gals that met there around the tables each week to pray for our children over the years. And we really can thank the Lord for all those prayers being answered throughout most of our lives. We've seen such answered prayer.
And thank you for your generosity to us, for investing in our business, and for giving me the opportunity to pay back in a small way by doing books for you, Debbie, and illustrations. And we just thank you for what you did for Sarah and school. And you guys have just been an incredible blessing. We don't see you very often, but you know we love you and we really appreciate you.
And we also, I just remembering, Debbie, how we were praying in our grandchildren and how excited we were when we first got news of our first grandchildren about to come. And then from then on, each grandchild that was added after that, and just what a joy those grandchildren have been in our lives. And we know that you and Dick enjoy all your children and grandchildren, and hope you're all together while you're watching this. And most of all, we just want to say we love you and we appreciate you and we miss you. Have a blessed time together this week with your family. And go ahead.
Be blessed.
Be blessed.
Happy anniversary, Dick and Debbie. What an amazing accomplishment. What an amazing blessing for you to have 50 years of marriage together. So very happy for you. Congratulations. Some of my favorite memories are with my friend Debbie. We used to kid each other all the time about birthdays and who was older and who could send the meanest card. But over the years, our friendship has meant so much to me, for both of you. And I love you both and hope you have a wonderful anniversary.
Happy 50th anniversary, Mimi and Papa. Thank you for leading our family with such strength and kindness. None of us would be the same without you. Not many people can say they have 3 different places like Pinehurst, Naples, and Holden Beach where they share such amazing memories with their family. Coming to UNCW has shown me how blessed I am to have grown up with all 4 of my grandparents. I just want to say thank you for all your support as I've been here. One of my favorite photos is you guys in your UNCW merch. Y'all's strength, y'all's love, and y'all's commitment in your marriage is such an amazing example, and I'm so happy that I can be here to celebrate what an amazing milestone. Love you guys.
Happy anniversary, Mimi and Papa. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this special day with you, and thank you for welcoming me into the family. And y'all both mean so much to me over the last, 20 years now. Could not have asked for better in-laws than both of you, and you have just been so supportive of our family, and I just cannot thank you enough. So glad I could be a part of this special day with you. Can't wait for many more. Thanks so much for everything that you do. Love you both. Happy anniversary.
Well, partner, I heard it was the Schwabes' 50th anniversary, and I think it is going to require a toast that we're going to do at the end of this video. But what do you have to say about the Schwabes, who are celebrating their 50th anniversary?
Well, I think of 50, and I think of a half a century, and it just is like crazy to think about half a century they've been married.
They've been in love for 50 plus years.
I think they were in love before they met.
That's what I said, 50 plus.
And I do think that 50th anniversary stands for gold. You know, and us cowboys, we like the gold rush, and we like gold, and we're always looking for the gold.
Yeah, tell me about gold. What's so precious about gold?
Well, the reason gold is
priceless.
Priceless, but it's not
enduring.
Yeah, Yes, and it's rare, and it's
long lasting,
and it's going up in value right now, so I hear, just like your life together is with all those years.
Absolutely.
And your friendship to us is that all of those things. It's
priceless, enduring, going up in value.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And we are just banking on another 50 years and that gold continuing to be special in our lives, because you all are that. So, here we go.
Cheers to you.
Indeed. Happy
anniversary.
50th anniversary.
We love you.
Love you.
Hey, Dick and Debbie, this is Kev. Wanted to take a minute and wish you guys a happy 50th. I am so excited for y'all. I hope and pray you guys had a super anniversary. Congratulations on 50 years of marriage, 50 years of memories, 50 years of a legacy that you have lived and passed down to your kids and your grandkids. Thank you for all that you have done for our family, for all of the love and support that you've given through the years. I pray you guys have a super 50th year and many more to come. We love you. Hope to see you soon.
Happy 50th anniversary, Mimi and Papa. What an incredible milestone. Your relationship is such an inspiration to all of us. I will never forget when we first got married and you told us to put each other first, and how important that is to build a strong, united family. Well, that's exactly what you have done and what you continue to do. And we are so lucky to be a part of this beautiful family you have put together. We strive to be like you every day, putting each other first and sharing our hearts with each other, being patient, showing humility and grace. Happy 50th anniversary. We love you so much.
Happy wedding anniversary. I love you so much. And I'm so excited to get to celebrate with you at the beach. You guys are such a strong example of marriage and love, and I've been so lucky to have you both as my grandparents. Love you so much and can't wait to see you soon. Bye.
This letter is from Kay Kennedy Wilson, St. Louis, 1958. Deb and I met when we were 10 years old riding bikes. I had moved in across the street from her. We were sizing each other up, but were too shy to introduce ourselves. My mom came out and helped with that. Dick and I met when I was in my early 20s, and he came to my workplace to introduce himself to his fiance's best friend. Well, it's an understatement to say that impressed me. 66 years later, I've walked through all of Debbie's life passages, the girls' weddings, visits to Chicago, Ohio, Connecticut, and Naples. Communication has never been broken and never will. I have always been so happy that this beautiful couple found each other. Love you both so much. Kay Kennedy Wilson.
Happy anniversary, Dick and Debbie.
Happy anniversary and congratulations. 50 years, your golden anniversary. Others are so inspired by your marriage, and we're lucky enough to call you friends. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a happy anniversary.
Cheers to many, many more years. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Happy 50th anniversary. What an amazing milestone that so few people ever reach. I love you so much, and I'm just so grateful. I think back, Dad, something we don't talk about too much, but I think about when you came into our lives and you rescued Mom and I, made us a family, and built our family from there. What a huge blessing you are in our lives and have been. I think about growing up together, how much support I've gotten from both of you. Mom, I think about when you helped me make badges when I was running for class council to hand out to my friends at school. I remember you helping me decorate my classroom. I remember you helping me every step of the way with the wedding plans. And Dad, what a unbelievable source of support you've been whenever I need wisdom and advice, from the time I was little in high school through where I was going to go to college, through marriage, work, kids. You just have always been such a source of wisdom and advice, both of you. I'm just so grateful. And as I think about one thing I will take away that I'm so thankful for is the way you have prioritized like destinations for our family. So whether it's going to Pinehurst, special times in Naples, special times at Holden, even when we used to go to Cancun for our spring breaks and had the timeshare there, it was all about a place that we could have special memories together. And we have so many wonderful family memories, and I'm so grateful for that. It's something that I will try to perpetuate with my children in the future. So I just want to say thank you so much for all of your love and all of the memories and the wonderful example of a marriage that you've shown us. You, Mom and Dad, you just treat each other always with so much love, so much kindness, and your marriage is such an example for all of us to follow in the future. Love you both so much. Happy 50th anniversary.
Hey, Mimi and Papa, I just want to say happy 50th anniversary. You guys have done so much for me. I'm so grateful for everything. I hope I could have a marriage like yours.
Hi, Debbie and Dick. This is Pam Schlegel calling you to wish you an absolutely wonderful 50th anniversary. It's quite a thing when you've been married to someone for that long. The devotion is there. You've produced a beautiful, wonderful family. Gorgeous kids, gorgeous grandchildren. I know family is everything. You should be very, very proud. And of course, we love our daughter-in-law, Bethany. She is so wonderful, an amazing girl. So we thank you for her. And from the Schlegels to the Schwobies, happy anniversary. And may you have many more. Love you a lot and love your family. Bye-bye.
Happy anniversary, Dick and Debbie.
50 years of marital bliss. You guys are just amazing.
For those of you who don't know us, we are responsible for the kids' lives. Without Mike and Marianne, there would be no Dick and Debbie.
Yeah, and without Dick, there'd be no rock and roll.
No, no, not at all. They met at our son Adam's christening, and Dick jumped to the conclusion very quickly that Debbie was his lady.
She was the one. She was the one.
We had another guy invited who was very furious with us because we hadn't fixed him up with Debbie. He even bit Mike.
Yeah, he drew blood.
He drew blood because he was aggravated and bit Mike on the shoulder. But anyway, have a great time at your celebration, and we wish we could be there. We love you.
And miss you, and maybe we'll see you in Florida, I hope next year. But anyway, have a great evening. Enjoy each other. We love you. And
happy anniversary.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
50 years. How cool is that? And how awesome is it that we can be together to celebrate 50 years of the Schwobies? We love you. I have a quick story I wanted to tell, which is very fitting for this celebration. And it was probably about 30 years ago. I remember the three of us were driving in a car, and you were talking about relationships. And both of you were talking about how your relationship with each other was the most important relationship that you had. And I remember being a 10-year-old thinking, you've got three perfect children. How could you not love and prioritize the family as much as you do each other?
And I remember feeling like that was odd, but obviously fast forward 30 years, having a family of my own, truly understand and appreciate that comment more than ever. It's something that stuck with me, and will continue to stick with me. And I think, the way that you both prioritize your relationship with each other over everything else is something I truly admire, and something I hope to continue to be able to do myself for the rest of my life. You guys are just your perfect role models from a parent perspective, but also from the partner side of things. The two things that probably stick out most to me about your relationship together is, one, just how you guys are always seemingly in sync and always in unison with decisions and conversations. And I'm sure there were plenty of times growing up where you felt differently on how to approach something from a parenting side of things, or maybe it wasn't a parenting side of things. But I never once witnessed you guys being on different pages or disagreeing with each other in front of us. Again, I'm sure it happened behind closed doors, but I truly admired how you guys were always together and always in sync when you were talking to us about decisions and things in life. I think the other thing is just your constant support for each other. I'm not sure I've ever seen two people support each other as much as you two do. You guys are always challenging each other. You're always pushing each other to be better. But at the end of the day, you just always have each other's backs, and I truly love and respect that about you two. It's something I try to do, and something I will always try to do in my relationships, whether it's with family or outside of family. Just be there for people, build them up, give them confidence that they can take on challenges. And so just truly admire how you guys have always had that for each other. At the end of the day, I think we're just so blessed to be a part of this celebration. We're so blessed to be in this family and to have witnessed firsthand true love for 50 years. You guys, again, have set the gold standard for what relationships and what partnerships are. And so I just want to say cheers to 50 years of the Schwobies. We love you.
This letter is from K. Kennedy Wilson, St. Louis, 1958. Deb and I met when we were 10 years old riding bikes. I had moved in across the street from her. We were sizing each other up, but were too shy to introduce ourselves. My mom came out and helped with that. Dick and I met when I was in my early 20s, and he came to my workplace to introduce himself to his fiance's best friend. Well, it's an understatement to say that impressed me. 66 years later, I've walked through all of Debbie's life passages, the girls' weddings, visits to Chicago, Ohio, Connecticut, and Naples. Communication has never been broken and never will. I have always been so happy that this beautiful couple found each other. Love you both so much. K. Kennedy Wilson.